Ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to the channel. Welcome to another home video tour. Today we're touring 3 models. These are townhomes built in Skye Canyon at the newest community by Century Communities. This is going to be the Captiva plan, the Beverly plan, and then we have the Delray plan at the end. These townhomes range anywhere between 1,500 square feet on the inside unit. It's 1,531 square feet with 3 bedrooms, 2.5 bathrooms. And it goes up to 1,643 for this end unit, the Captiva. And then we have the biggest square footage, which is 1,729 square feet for the last unit. All 3 beautiful setups here. We have a little front courtyard when you get into the front door of the house. In the back of the house, we also have a 2-car garage. It will only have a 5-foot driveway, but you do get 2-car garage, so you really don't need a driveway. If usually for a townhome that's not necessary, but you can see what it looks like from the back here. 2-car garage, 5-foot driveway. We are in the beautiful community of Skye Canyon. Skye Canyon is a master plan community. $83 a month for Skye Canyon itself. For this specific townhome, it's $245 total HOA. And the reason why is because it's a townhome. So all the exterior of the house, the paint, the any kind of leaks from the roof or whatever it is that you might need to do to the house as far as maintenance is going to be included into your HOAs, as well as the insurance and all that stuff. So because of that, the HOA is a little bit higher, $245. However, we do get beautiful amenities such as walking trails, parks. We have community pool, community gym, all part of your HOAs. Beautiful mountain views from the north side. We also are about 20-25 minutes away from Mount Charleston and Lee Canyon, where you can go skiing. And we're also about 25 minutes away from the strip in the center of town. So beautiful location, a little bit more remote compared to the rest of the valley, but still not too far, only 25 minutes away. A little front courtyard. You are going to get your AC condenser up front. Your entrance right here will get an 8-foot door. And then this is the Beverly plan. So this is the Captiva plan. And this one, as you can see, you can do 2 or 3 bedroom options, 1,643 square feet. Right now, they have one available at $376,000. That would be the out-the-door price with all the upgrades that you're going to see pretty much in this house, such as wood-like tile, cabinets. You're going to get the shaker cabinet. Appliance package, you're going to get the LG package. It's going to be all electric. Quartz countertops. Look at this floor plan, really nice. I love how that living room has a bunch of light coming in. This would be your dining room space with extra windows on this side. Front door, really nice. Okay, let's go see what's in this. It's likely just a coat closet. Yeah, Samsung appliance package. They literally LG appliance package, which is technically Samsung owned, but LG is a new brand that they started using. I guess they came up with a good deal to offer the appliances to Century, which is great. Nice size pantry. We get the 30-inch cabinets in the kitchen. This is your ThinkQ microwave with your cooktop, oven below. Now, what you can do here is if you don't like the cooktops that have, the hot surface, or you're a little bit worried about it, you can do a induction cooktop, which I personally have in my house and I love. It's kind of like cooking on gas, but without having to have any gas and any fire in your house. Undermount sink, you'll get the pull-out faucet, all included. And then on this side, we have your powder room right underneath the stairs. Usually under the stairs though, you do want to keep some kind of storage, and the fact that they put the powder room here takes away from that storage. This would be your 2-car garage entrance, which is now their sales office. Backsplash is going to come included. On the second floor, this would be the included carpet. You have a pony wall here. Separating the 2 bedrooms, one on each side. And you can see here, it has a nice loft. That's pretty cool how they were able to fit this loft in there. Really nice. So your primary is over here to the left, and we have your other 2 bedrooms on this side. Good size rooms. You're looking at a 9x11 on this one, so you can fit a queen bed. You'll get the 8-foot ceilings on the second floor, 9-foot ceilings on the first floor. Second floor is going to come with this ceiling fan pre-wire in all the bedrooms, so you can put a light or a ceiling fan in each. Second room. This one's about 10x11. That's a queen size bed. Usually 10x11, I would prefer a full size bed, but here they put in the queen size bed. You can see it still fits great. And then here we go. Tub and shower combo. You're gonna get the fiberglass enclosure. Low maintenance, no grout, nothing. And then we get the single sink in this bathroom. Beautiful quartz. I love how they set this up, because at the end of the day, for a loft, you really don't need anything that big. As long as you have enough space here for your couches, TV across the hallway, perfect. Then you'll get washer, dryers, all gonna be included, rack above. And you can see here, the smart panel that's gonna come in all the houses. I'm gonna try to speed this up because we have another 2 models to tour in this same video. That's about 13 feet by approximately 15 on this wall. It's a good size room. As you can see, plenty of room for your king bed and a dresser, even a little couch in the corner right there. And your bathroom here is gonna have a nice setup with your 2 sinks with your walk-in closet. That's a good size closet actually. Yeah, really nice. Then you'll get the walk-in shower. This is gonna be the fiberglass insert, the 4-piece. So you'll have the fiberglass pen with the 3 sides, 1, 2, and 3 plugged in. Glass door. And then your water closet here. I love that it has the window too. Pretty cool. So nice setup on this one. Nice 3 bedrooms with the loft. In 1,600 square feet, they really used the square footage very well. You're just missing a little bit of storage, I believe. And you're good with this house. So you might need to have some kind of storage racks in the garage. Here's your HVAC unit. It is going to be inside your house, which is nice. It makes it more energy efficient for sure. Carrier is a great brand to have, and this is your water heater right here. Very nice. Now let's go over to the next model. Now this is a $376 for this one, out the door price. That's what they're asking for. It doesn't mean that that's what you're going to be closing it at. And they do have some incentives to buy down your rate. Right now they're offering, well, every week it changes, anywhere between 4%, sometimes 3.875% interest rate, going up to maybe 5.5% is what they usually offer. Nice front yard too. I love how you have that outdoor space as well. Now usually in between, well, it depends where you're situated right on the map, but I'll show you here. For example, let's go here. When you have, these are the units, right? And you have your, from the street, usually the smaller streets is where you have the entrance to the garages. So you have a unit on the other side. Right here, you would have your front yard with the street across from it, which is nice. Unless you're in this row right here where you have another neighbor on the other side. Okay, so this would be your front yard. There's gonna be a walk-in trail in between and then the other neighbor's front yard. And then on this side, you have also front yard on this side. There's a walking trail over there, and then the entrance from this road. So it just depends on the unit that you get, but nicely thought out neighborhood. Here's your second front yard. This one seems to be slightly bigger as far as front yard space. This is the Beverly floor plan. Right now, this one, they have one available at...
Keeping the price where you want it. So all the upgrades are...
Go upstairs first and check out the second floor. There's people in there. I don't want to get them in the video if I don't have to. So this is the Beverly plan. Sorry, the first plan was the Captiva, was at $392. My apologies for that. But this is the Beverly plan at $376 because this is the smallest one. They do have an option for a 2 primary bedroom. Here's the same option with the HVAC inside. This would be the first primary. This one faces out to the front of the house where the backyard is, or the front yard is. Great king size bed here. This bedroom is approximately 14 feet by, I'll say 18. Very spacious. A lot more spacious than the first one that we saw. And then over here you get the walk-in shower just like the next door house. And water closet, a great size walk-in closet. And your 2 undermount sinks right there. Linen, beautiful. So on this one, the other side, we have your laundry room in between. And then we have the 3 bedrooms. However, you can opt for a second suite here. So take out the 2 bedrooms, make it all one big bedroom with its own bathroom. So you have now 2 primary bedrooms. I really like that option. A lot of people don't need the 3rd bedroom. They just need a 2 bedroom. So that will work for them. These rooms are, however, they're a really good size. This is about 9 by 12. It's a great size room. Queen bed, you can easily fit a king in here if you want to. And then the second room has a little bit smaller size. It's about 9 by 11. Still a good size room. And then shared bathroom, it's only gonna have 1 sink. Wish I had the second one, but hey, something's gotta give when you have a smaller unit, right? Yeah, that's pretty cool. I want to see how this second option is for the 2 primary bedroom. As a matter of fact, let's look it up here. This is the Beverly. There you go. So you can see this is the downstairs, this is the second floor, and these 2 bedrooms could become this, which is really nice. It's pretty much the same size room as the one that we were just in. As you can see, this is one, this is the other one. So it's a little bit smaller, but still a second suite. Beautiful. Now, the first one that we saw was the Captiva plan, 1643 square feet. And you can see the back here, we have the option to do also the second suite on the second floor. See, from the 2 bedrooms, you can make it a second suite. And that would be nice too. Then you still have the loft space and then the 2 suites in between. Really nice setup. And then the last one we're gonna tour next, it's the Delray. And you can see here we have first bedroom, and then we have a couple of options here to set it up. Optional upper level. Oh, this one has the 3rd floor. I wasn't aware of that. That is new. Or maybe you can just change it out to make it this second floor instead of this one, which is pretty nice too. Now on the 3rd and last floor plan, the biggest one, the Delray that we're gonna go tour right now, listed at around $404, the total price out the door. This home has a couple of options that you can choose from. So this will be the first floor. This is the included usual upper level. However, from a 3 bedroom setup with a loft, they can turn this into a 4 bedroom setup without the loft. The owner suite becomes quite significantly smaller, I would say, compared to this one, you can see, but it does give you another room back there, which is kind of nice. If you guys need to, you can pause the video. You can see which floor plan you like the best, but we'll go over to the 3rd one right now. and see what that floor plan looks like after we see the downstairs for this one. So as you can see here, we do have a beautiful open floor plan as well. And this one is kind of cute. It's kind of cozy, you know. I love how you're able to fit a table back there as well. And you don't have to have the three, you know, rooms, you know, kitchen, dining room, and living room stacked next to each other. They kind of have a nice different layout. The kitchen is set up right here. Beautiful. 3 seats on your kitchen island. OG appliance package, as I mentioned, same one as the other one. Dishwasher on the island next to your sink. Beautiful. Nice and open to the rest of the house. Then we get a powder room downstairs. And last but not least, your garage, which we haven't seen next door, but it gives you a good idea of what it looks like. It's about 21 feet in depth. It's not the regular standard 20 feet. So that's nice. It gives you a little bit extra space if you have a bigger car. I like how they added that extra space also. Maybe if you need it for storage, there's plenty of height in here to put some storage racks on top. Because I feel like that's the only thing that really this community is missing, is that storage space in these homes. You have the soft water loop as well back there, so you can put that's the main water line right there. But you do have right here the soft water loop, so you can put the water softener. Interesting how there's no water heaters out here. So I wonder where it is. Oh, it's up in the loft space. I forgot. Yeah, remember that unit where we saw the HVAC unit upstairs? That's where the water heater is. So it's going to be inside the house. Now, going back out. Really nice. The third unit. Well, this is also going to be the Captiva plan with, which is the end unit, but this one has a different configuration because the same downstairs right here. We go to the second floor. And we have the 2 primary option. So you can see right here, loft in between. Remember, it had 2 bedrooms on that side, but what they did is they changed it into a suite. So this will be the first one to the left. Same as the other one. And then on the other side, you'll get the second suite. This one feels as big, if not even bigger than the other one. Really nice. Pretty much the same as the other one. It feels like it's copy and pasted, you know, and flipped over. Very nice. 2 big suites. I love the setup here on this one. 1643 square feet. And this one is approximately the same size, same price as the other one that we saw, the first one, $392. Then we have the last unit, which is the Delray. A little bit smaller front yard. I like how I like how they gated all the front entrances to give a little bit of outdoor space. There we go. It feels very similar to the one that we were just in, the Captiva, but I feel like it has an extra couple feet here in the living room, which is nice. A little bit bigger than you have here. powder room underneath the stairs, but this one has a window. Your garage space, about the same as the other one. Pretty much everything the same. You can see the difference in quartz color and style. Depending on the house that you get, you might get white cabinets with this countertop. You might get the gray cabinets next door. You might get, I don't know, a different color like a dark brown espresso color. They have plenty of options to choose from. Now, if there's a specific home that is on sale and you want to get that home because of the price, you're going to have to stick with whatever they chose in that model. Usually most people like what they chose there. Nice size loft on this one, separating the two sides. You go to the left first where we have the 2 bedrooms, spacious rooms, about 10 by 12, maybe more than that. Probably about, 10 by 12. And this one is 10 by 11. Very nice. Bathroom comes with a linen closet. They only put 1 sink. They should have added a second sink here without the linen. But I do like that we have a little bit more storage space. That's always nice. Then the laundry room with your HVAC and water heater set up inside the house. And last but not least, the primary bedroom on this one. So if you need like a good 3-bedroom with a loft and you need a loft a little bit bigger, this could be a good option. But the other one, the Captiva, really, I love that floor plan. Let me know what your guys' favorite floor plan is out of the 4. Pretty much same setup as the other ones. Good size closet here. Your 2 sinks, and we have the shower. And lastly, your water closet with the window. Beautiful. Yeah, I mean, the floor plans are very similar, I would say, especially the layouts. They really try to standardize them as much as possible. And the reason why the builders do this, because they're trying to cut on costs. When you have a standard layout, which has the same shower, the same size sinks, the same, size closet, it makes all the measurements of the things that they put in, like the fiberglass shower, where it goes, everything pretty much standard the same. So it's easy to replicate and make as many as possible, as many units as possible for a lower cost. That's why the builder does it. But out of the 3 floor plan, I really like the Captiva personally. This would be a good second, and then the smaller one would be a good option. But I would say once you get the smaller one, having the 3-bedroom might be a little bit too small of the bedrooms. So having 2 primaries in that smaller unit might be a better option, but it might work for someone. So there's just a different, option for everyone that is looking to buy. It just depends on what is important to you. But I would say I really like the Captiva. I really like the 2-bedroom setup on the Captiva. It has still the big loft, big separation between the 2. That was probably my favorite, but just off of feel, not off of what I need. If it was off of what I need, I would get the most bedroom possible. That probably would be this floor plan with the 4 bedrooms. But it's just a preference on what you prefer to get in the house. So let me know what you guys think down in the comments. Definitely these are going to be the lowest priced single family homes, or townhomes, I guess, in the northwest of the valley. You look at Tri-Point has townhomes over here. They're selling for $450, and you have Lennar, which right now just halted over there on the townhomes, and those are going for a pretty hefty price, like about $400. So it's a good product and much needed in this area. HOA is a little high in my opinion, but $245 is justified by all the amenities that they have. Let me know if you guys have any questions, concerns, comments. Leave them down below. You can call or text me at 702-606-4815 for any of your needs. And we'll see you guys on the next video. Hit the like button, subscribe to the channel.